jack-o'-lantern.
Look, you can have an army of jack-o'-lanterns.
There's multiple.
Well, everybody, it's David from Red Wagon Dioramas, and I am back at the Marshfield Flea, the Tri-Town Rotary flea market that happens twice a year. And I'm going to walk through, see if I find any cool toys, and I'll show you what I find along the way. And stay tuned at the end for the pickups. Making any sales yet today?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, a lot of sales. Good. What do you like to collect?
I used to like Star Wars a lot, and now I'm into Pokemon cards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some good Star Wars stuff here today. Let's see if I look. I like this guy. He's cool. What are you asking on different figures?
All the small ones are $2, and then the big ones are $5.
Okay.
But some of the Star Wars ones are $10 because they're red.
Okay. Cool little Bith guy from the band, the Cantina band. Let's see, C-3PO. Okay, that's what that. I have this head that was like showed up in one of my boxes of Star Wars stuff. I didn't know what head it came from. Cool. I think that's Dirge, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness, buckets and buckets full. These are a little bit older ones, but these are still cool.
I think I actually have the Hobgoblin from this, like that type of figure.
The Skeletor's cat.
Oh my gosh, Dad!
Oh, you found a Venom.
It's the Venom you got at a yard sale.
Look at this MODOK.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Prowler.
Got lots of old, like, good characters.
Yeah, but I think it's Jack.
Oh, this is the Mole Man we have.
Usually I get a buck each for the post.
That's cool.
Look at this jack-o'-lantern.
Look, you can have an army of jack-o'-lanterns.
There's multiple.
Look at this vulture.
Oh wait, that's from the animated series.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Excuse me, how much did you have on the loose?
$5 each.
$5 each?
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll go down later in the day, but right now, just let
Gotcha.
people pick through them, you know?
Yep. Oh yeah, that's really cool though, huh? Look at the size of this. Yeah, those are neat.
He being good today?
So far he's been good.
Yeah, pick a hand.
Oh, he's gonna give you a free card.
Pick a hand. Ooh, that's the best one too. I like that one.
Nice, thank you very much. Harry and the Hendersons. Chad, look, look at that. That's funny. A little Bendham's. Wait, keeping it sexy?
I feel like I need to get this for him. How much do you want for this? $5? It's a birthday gift.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
We found some action figures. Who's that? Cyclops, huh?
Oh, that's cool.
I think we have this one.
You have Cyclops?
That's an awesome figure. I love that Cyclops, that outfit from
The white, yeah.
Love it.
Gently so it stands.
Look, Princess Bride is the giant Fezzik. I think we have most of these. Yeah.
Star Wars.
I like the Star Wars stuff. $5 for that. I have this one. That's pretty good.
It's cute.
Yeah.
He's actually never been with all the kids, but he's gone on a work trip. That's our goal, to get there before they're all too. Well, they won't be too old to enjoy it. They would be too young to enjoy it.
Then you get the disappointment that you're not going to be able to do everything. But when you're an adult, I think you get it. You know, you're like, okay. The stars never align.
Yeah.
What'd you find?
I found a Daredevil.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this. It looks like it might be Marshall Legends.
It does look like that. It might be Select. Actually, I think it's Select. You know, a little bigger.
$4. I kind of want to get this.
All right, Dave, I think you got a sale here. $4. Let's open them up. Check them out. All right, guys, so we walked about half of it and saw the main toy vendor. I got stuff from last year. Picked up one Marvel guy for my son. And then I found a booth with some old Saga 3.75 Star Wars figures, and I grabbed 10 of those. So I'll show you those. It was a pretty good deal, $3 each. So anyway, let's keep going. La-boo-boo. Here's your blind box, La-boo-boo.
No, thank you. Scared me.
What's wrong?
Look, it's that Venom cup. Oh, that was from last year. Hey, what does that Dwight thing do there?
Whenever I'm about to do something, I think, would an idiot do that? And if they would, I do not do that thing.
All right, guys, so that wraps up the flea market footage. That was first thing this morning. We got there about 8:15 a.m. Supposedly the doors opened at 8. People were still setting up, honestly, as we were walking around. So I did get a lot of figures there that you saw me digging through that bin. And then we picked up a few other miscellaneous things too, which I'll show you here in a minute. I also want to show you some of the other loose Star Wars figures I've picked up at yard sales over the last couple of weeks, which I haven't really been able to show on the channel yet. So let me show you the flea market haul first. First of all, my son picked up a loose Daredevil figure. This is actually the Marvel Select, so it's like a 7-inch tall Daredevil figure by Diamond Select. I don't think we have a good Daredevil figure in our Marvel Legends collection, so I know that's what drew his eye to this when he saw it. So he got this for $4. And you can see the sculpt on this guy is really good. I mean, he's actually pretty well articulated. They're just a slightly bigger scale than Marvel Legends. That was his pickup today, $4. Great pickup there. And then staying with Marvel, I picked up this kind of cool Venom mug. I mean, look at this. I actually saw this when I was at the same flea market a year ago, and this guy had it on the table, and it was still there this year. So I offered him $2 for it, and I picked it up. It says 2015 by Marvel there on the bottom. I don't really know anything about the mug. I just thought it looked cool, and it'll be good to keep pencils or stuff in just on the desktop. So that was one other Marvel thing we picked up today. Here's something funny we picked up today. My wife picked this up. Check it out. Kenny G, keeping it sexy. It's a Kenny G board game. I don't even know. Our middle school son is playing saxophone in marching band, so she thought it would be kind of a funny gag gift for him, which which it is. So random, but we got that today too for a couple dollars. Okay, I'm going to switch the camera now to the desktop view just so I can show you all the figures I got. I've got 10 carded figures and a handful of loose figures as well. All new to me. I've never had any of these figures before, so that's great. Okay, guys, so here you can see some of the loose figures I've picked up just in the last month. Let me go through them really quick. First of all, I got a set of Mini-Mate figures. These are Predator figures from Predator 1. This is the girl that they find in the jungle that basically survives the attack. You've got the camouflaged Predator figure here. Really cool. These were in a yard sale yesterday, and I think I paid $1.50 for them or something. Brand new, still in the bubble, just didn't have the card back. But those are my first Mini-Mates I've ever seen, and they're pretty cool little figures. I can see why people get into these. Anyway, I'm probably going to pass these on, honestly, because they don't really fit my collection, but I was just curious about them. I'll probably post these on my Rotary for sale. And then also today at the flea market, I picked up a clean Stormtrooper with a blaster. This is the 3.75 line that came out, I think, from Rogue One, because he had some other Rogue One figures there in the lot. And I grabbed him for $2. And then I grabbed this Galactic Heroes Tauntaun for $2, which I thought was pretty cool, just because I like Tauntauns. And I think I only have a couple Galactic Heroes figures. It wasn't something my kids were into at the time, but I do like the stylized look of them, and they're just fun. So $2 pickup for a Tauntaun. I thought that was pretty good. Then let me show you. I've got Bosk and Zuckuss here. I picked these two up in a lot of figures at my local toy shop at their flea market. I think it was a couple weeks ago. And they were mixed in with a bunch of other, prequel figures. But I really like these guys, and I think they're well done. I actually don't even know which line these two are from. If this is like the Saga collection, I'm not even sure. But it's always great to get some OT bounty hunters. So those guys were a good pickup recently. And then, of course, this is the alien this is the Cantina alien I got last week at the Retro Expo show. He was complete on card for $5. I've got his blasters put away separately in his cup and all that. But that's one more for the Cantina. Then I had grabbed this guy a while ago. Actually, I think I got him last year. He's just been sitting in my collection for a while. But I picked him up because I knew he had some value at the time. I think I got him for like $20. And anyway, I decided to open him up because he came with that curved bar piece, and I was playing with that with some of the other bar pieces I have. Before I even won the Cantina raffle, actually, I was kind of messing with this guy. But now I have the real Cantina, so he can go in that. So these 6 figures right here, Blue Snaggletooth, Ponda Baba, Dr. Evazan, Wooher, the bartender, the weird praying mantis guy, and Hammerhead. These are the other aliens I have right now for my Cantina. Hammerhead I picked up last year at the same flea market I went today, but I got him a year ago. But he's just cool. But these guys were all... Isn't there a 6th one? I think there was supposed to be a 6th one. Who am I missing? These ones came in 3 packs. Anyway, I got these at that same yard sale a couple weeks ago in the town right next to mine from a seller, Zach, who was getting rid of some of his old Star Wars stuff. And they came with the Cantina bar pieces. Again, this was right before I won the drawing for the Cantina HasLab, so I was just kind of playing around with the idea of what if I made the old style Cantina because I didn't get the HasLab. And then the HasLab shows up, so now I've got these figures set up and ready to go. So I'm well on my way, as you guys can see, populating the Cantina, which is honestly a surprise to me. I didn't think I would be here a year ago when I was looking at the HasLab campaign. I just didn't think it was for me. And honestly, I didn't have a place to put it, and I didn't have the figures to populate it. Well, I still don't have a place to put it, but I do have the Cantina now, and I'm getting some figures for it. So that's pretty cool, actually. All right, I'm going to push these aside and show you all the carded figures I got today. First, I got Padme here in her sexy black dress outfit. I did open her up because I was just curious what she was like. She comes with a coin. And there's, I don't know if that's a lamp or a light. I don't know, it's a clear translucent thing. I don't even remember what that's from. I guess it's a cup because I think they were eating dinner or something in that scene. I paid $3 each for all of these 30th anniversary figures, which I'm about to show you. So I got 10 of them for 30 bucks. I thought that was a good deal. So I got Padme over here. I'll set her there. Next I picked up, what is this? Number 32. This is Yoda and the Kaiba creature that he rides. This is from the Tarkowski. What is it? Tarkowski or... Oh man, I'm mispronouncing the name. But anyway, that Clone Wars cartoon that came out in the early 2000s. It's more of a live action style to it than the cartoon though, which is interesting. But that looks like a pretty cool figure. I like beasts like that. And again, none of these are ones that I ever had in my collection. So $3 for him, pretty good. Next, from the same cartoon line, I got Anakin here. This is the one... This is that scene where he goes in that cave and he defeats the beast and saves the alien, saves the creatures from the Empire's experiments, but he gets infected by that black evil that goes up his arm and kind of foreshadows him turning to the dark side. So this is a cool figure. I do like this. I'm not sure what this little accessory thing is. I'll have to look that up later. Maybe is that his arm? And that looks like the wrist of his arm. Maybe his arm detaches. I don't even know. Yeah, the bubble's a little bit yellowed on this, but honestly, I think I'm going to open them up. All these cards are pretty rough, honestly. They've been kind of beat up on the edges and bent a little bit, but still a cool figure, right? All right, then I got some interesting characters that I've never even heard of. I got this lady here, Maris Brood. Says she's from Star Wars The Force Unleashed video game. I have no idea who she is. Obviously it tells me here she's a Padawan she's a Padawan who escaped Order 66, has been in hiding with Jedi Master Shaak Ti on Felucia. And she's violently separated from her master. Her impetuous and angry nature leaves her vulnerable to the influence of the dark side. Interesting. So she was Shaak Ti's Padawan, and then she turned to the dark side. That's an interesting character. I've never seen lightsabers like this either, with the kind of like the nightstick handle on them like that. Honestly, guys, I don't think I'm going to hang on to this figure. I'll probably put it up for sale. I guess this one has a little bit of value to it, and the character doesn't mean anything to me, but still kind of a cool pickup today. Next, I have this really cool battle-damaged Vader. Look at this thing. This looks really cool. I'm definitely going to open this up and see what he is like with all these bits and pieces that come off of him. I've never seen this figure in person before, so that was a pretty cool pickup. And yeah, the card's pretty beat up, warped and everything. But, $3, cool pickup. I've got another Vader here. I've got the Ralph McQuarrie concept art Vader. He's got 2 different helmets. I'm trying to remember what the story is on that, why there's 2 different versions. I don't know if he drew it 2 different ways or what. I have a couple of these Macquarie concept art figures from this line already. I actually do have, I think I have Boba Fett. I know I have the droids. So another one to add to the collection here. Kind of a cool figure. Then I got Biggs here, gold coin Biggs. Just a good looking, head sculpt on there. I don't know what the articulation's like on these figures, so I'm gonna have to open them up and see what that's like. But it'd be cool to add him to my other pilots. It'd be cool to add him to the other Rebel pilots that I have. Then I picked up this kind of classic Han Solo with the gold coin. I actually don't have a classic Han Solo in this look other than the vintage figures that I have. So this is kind of a good pickup for me, especially since I got that Millennium Falcon recently. Next, I got this Yavin Celebration Luke with the medal. Not too excited about this figure. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool, but it was just in the lot there, so I grabbed it. This is kind of like my least favorite look for Luke because all he does is stand there and wear a medal. I'd prefer his other outfits better, but it's still kind of a cool figure to pick up. Again, for $3, not bad. And then the last one of the 10 here is the Jabba's Palace denizen here, Umpus Stay, who's the drummer, one of the drummers here. So he comes with half the drum. I actually do have this figure already. I opened him up last year because I wanted the drum for Jabba's Palace. And then I realized that you need to buy the other figure that came out, I guess, a year later to get the other half of the drum, which I've never been able to find anywhere. So now I have 2 of these guys. I'm wondering if the drums will connect. It looks like they will marry up together fine. So I'll probably open this one up too, and then I'll have a complete drum and an extra figure to I guess sell off. We'll see. So that does it for my flea market and yard sale hauls. Oh, one more thing, guys. Let me switch the camera back. One other yard sale find yesterday was something unique for me. I found 3 Superman comic books from the 1970s. These are jumbo size, how big they are. Superman is the Fortress of Solitude. This one's 1981, so that's the more recent one. I didn't read this one yet, but it looks pretty cool. It's got some nice artwork on it. Then I've got Superboy, the Legion of Superheroes. This one is 1976. And then this one's really cool. This is a re-release, like a reprint of Action Comics #1. This came out in 1974, and it was at a yard sale just down the street from me. The seller said they belonged to her brother. Shipping. She actually had the shipping envelope too. I won't cover the name, but it's got his name on it. He's DC. It's pretty cool. So you got the shipping envelope for this first edition reprint. And I guess I looked these up on eBay. They're worth, anywhere from $15 to $20 or so. So it's not super crazy, but got all three comics for $10. I thought that was a pretty good pickup. Just something cool that was for sale real close to my house. So you never know what you're going to find when you go out yard sailing. And finally, I want to give a shout out to my friend John, who gifted me one of these tanks from Rogue One. This is the 3.75 vintage collection assault tank from Rogue One with all the kyber crystals and stuff on that. He had an extra one, brand new in box, he was apparently not going to use, and he just gave it to me. So thank you, John. Appreciate it. Didn't have this in my collection. That's pretty cool. So hit the like button for me, guys. Leave me a comment below about these pickups. Anything interesting catch your eye here that you think is really cool, let me know. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. May the Force be with you. Bye.